Hello new Year 7s, my name is Mr W. Jones and I would like to welcome you to Dormston School and your new form 7DX. Let's now start with a little bit about me, okay? My name is Mr W. Jones, as I've already mentioned, and I'm a science teacher at your new school, and the things that interest me are on the diagrams that you can see in front of you. So my family, I've got my two kids there. I've actually got three kids. They're all big people now. They're all 30, 29 and 25 respectively. And there's me when I was younger. I'm in the white baby gown there, and that's my brother next to me. My dog, my family dog, is really called Pablo. He's a Labradoodle. He yaps quite a lot, as most dogs do. But he's a very friendly, loving dog, and he'll lick you to death. My favourite singer at this moment in time is Jess Glynn. All the songs that I think are absolutely fantastic. You'll notice also that my favourite film, Happy Feet, because of the songs and also the storyline as well, about overcoming barriers to learning and then being successful in your own right and recognising you have got talent, and you all got talent. I've also been on a game show called Golden Balls, and if you're lucky enough I'll show you an excerpt of when I was on Golden Balls. My main motto is thinking outside the box, but I've got several other ones as well. You'll learn these as and when we have you in my form. So one of which is always walk through life as you have something new to learn, and you will. When you're in classes, all classes at this school, you'll be excellent in all areas. You'll get results in solving problems. That's what GRAPH stands for. You'll complete all the classwork that's been set. You'll complete all homeworks and coursework that have been set by the members of staff. By all means, ask questions if you're not too sure, and you will try to reach all your targets, okay, both personal and topic level. You'll try and be outstanding in all your lessons that's taking part and be the best you can be, and that way you truly reflect 7DX. In this slide, you will be completing a This Is Me sheet, and you'll tell us a little bit about yourselves as well. You don't have to print this off. You can make up your own version of this sheet, and please bring it on the first day back after the holidays. So This Is Me sheet then. So you simply put in your name, your birthday, a little bit of a snapshot of your life, the members of your family, and try and draw your family in the spaces, and your pets as well if you've got any, where you may have come from, which part of the world, your superhero or your hero that some of you aspire to be, or something that's inspirational to you. Record your hobbies then. What are you interested in? Mine's football. The things in life that you like, the things in life you dislike, and also I need more help with, the person in my family I look up to, listen to the most. Okay, so that's what you do in order to complete This Is Me sheet, and the things you're good at as well, most important things. So you know that you're in 7DX, and the D stands for Derwent. That's a house that you belong to, and there's several things happening within our house. So reading then, summer reading book. This has already been passed to your primary school, as many of you have this now. You'll have challenge activities to the reading section of induction website, reading lessons, one lesson a fortnight. All our pupils registered with the PLC, and Mrs. Elsmore is passionate about ensuring all pupils read for pleasure regularly. You'll be shown where the PLC is if you're not too sure where it is right now. Residential, there are various team building activities. We will have further detail of this in September, as it does depend on what happens and where we can book post lockdown. Aspirations and futures. We run lots of events that we hope to help to inspire all of you. This includes our links with Oxford University. We'll either run a trip out there or have Oxbridge come to us, so you can get a flavour of what university life could be like. We know that this doesn't appeal to all of you. We also have Futures Careers events running throughout the school year. We will learn about the options for you once you've left school, like all apprenticeships and traineeships. This year we're also working with the Co-op with a focus on fair trade and sustainability activity. Character education. This enables all of you to really focus on your best character traits and the kind of person you want to be. We do this during our PSHE lessons. Theatre trip. We're hoping to be able to take all of you to a theatre trip, either Repertory Theatre in Birmingham or going to watch a production in London. Okay. Community / charity. In Year 7, as part of the Derwent House, we do try to raise money for our school charity, as well as carrying out activities like the Sedgley Litter Pick to help our local community. Extracurricular and inter-house competitions. In Year 7, we want you to get as involved as you possibly can. We run a range of extracurricular activities, and we'll go for the list when you join us in September. Hopefully, you'll be involved in several activities after school. The aim for all of us to be having a go at something new, as well as things you know already enjoy. We also run several inter-house competitions throughout the school year, some of which you can get involved in the rowing competition, or some of which you opt for inter-house arts competition, which will culminate in a sports day. In these next few slides, you're going to find out a bit more about your new school. Our wonderful Mr. Dixon has already spoken to you about each of these. Reflect on the activities you have already done, and you be awesome, go big booklet, and think about how these link into our core values. These activities can be found on our website. Our core values are really important to all of us. We should try to demonstrate these both in and outside school whenever we get the chance. There are various people here in our house to help you. Obviously, there's me, Mr. W. Jones, your form tutor. You've also got Mrs. R. Downey, fabulous head of house, she's fantastic. You've got Mr. A. Richardson, deputy head of house. You've also got Mrs. Bassan, Mr. McLachlan, who are Year 7 leads. So you've got plenty of people to speak to there, as well as the student leadership team, which are predominantly made up of Year 11s. So currently, we have a Derwent head girl, a Derwent head boy, Derwent deputy head boy, and Derwent deputy head girl, as well as 3 peer mentors. All right, and these are designed to help you throughout your school life within Year 7. In the main school, you've got Mr. Dixon, who's the head teacher, Mr. Carroll, who's deputy head teacher, Mrs. Elliott, who's deputy head teacher, Mr. Grundy, who's assistant head teacher, Mrs. Bassan, assistant head teacher, Mr. Amos, assistant head teacher, Mrs. Meskam, assistant head teacher, and Mrs. Mosley, assistant head teacher.
As with all schools, as you'd have had at primary school, we have a leadership team here at Dormston. The head teacher is Mr. Dixon. There are 2 deputy head teachers, Mr. Carroll and Mrs. Elliott. And there are 4 assistant head teachers, Mr. Grundy, Mrs. Bassan, Mr. Amos and Mrs. Mishcam.
There will be more useful information will be covered in the Parents Transition Evening on Thursday the 1st of July at 6 p.m. So any questions you have, or any concerns you have, or any things you want to celebrate in advance of coming to Dormston School, by all means, that's the time to say. And also throughout the time that you're in Dormston, that's both from parents and also from students who are just about to join us in September. The school day is currently under consultation, which means it's still currently being discussed. So each day you will get your form time, your break time, lunch, and 5 one-hour lessons. Okay, so I know it's a bit different to how it was in your previous school, but secondary school at Dormston in particular, you'll have something called a 2-week timetable, which means then you'll have 1 week with a certain amount of lessons timetable for that week, and the second week you'll have a different timetable with lessons for that week. All right, so there'll be different lessons on each week of their timetable. This will be on Go for Schools and should be recorded into your planner, and then you'll get that in September, so you know exactly where you need to be and at what time you need to be there for. At Dormston we've got certain core values, one of which is called Prepared for Success. So you're expected to be prepared for success. This means that everyone has disruption-free learning and learn to be the best of their ability in every single lesson. So you deserve a disruption-free learning every minute of every lesson, and that's one of our core values. At Dormiston, it is your responsibility to be prepared for success when you arrive in school and to lessons. Support others to achieve success, to ensure the learning environment is always conducive to successful outcomes, and be successful in your appearance. So we'll be looking at, in terms of the core values, your effort, knowledge, respect, responsibility and resilience. Because at Dormiston we believe knowledge is strength. So I'll just say it one more time, it's your responsibility to be prepared for success when you arrive in school and to lessons. Support others to achieve success. Ensure the learning environment is always conducive to successful outcomes, and be successful in your appearance. Prepared for success. There's three core aims here if you think about it. Success for yourself, success around the school and in the community, and success in lessons. If you break these sections down into smaller bits, you'll see it involves treating all staff and students with respect, wear uniform correctly and with pride, put 100% effort into all that you do, walk calmly and sensibly around the corridors and around the school area, no pushing or contact, use the correct stairwells around the school, follow all the signs, do not drop litter in any circumstance, and respect the environment. Be on time, teachers will meet and greet you, be ready to learn with correct equipment, follow instructions, listen when others are speaking, keep on task conversations at social times, work in silence when asked, and at the end of a lesson, wait until you are dismissed. So it's best to keep off-task conversations for social times. That's very important. And don't forget your effort, your knowledge, your respect, responsibility, and your resilience. In the vast majority of lessons, if not all lessons, these are exactly the school rules that you should be following. Mobile phones must be taken to pupil reception before school. Equipment, what are the essentials? A pen, a pencil, a ruler, a rubber, a sharpener and a calculator. PE kit, specific equipment for lessons you have on that day. A reading book, student planners will be issued in September, but this is where you will record homework and it'll also be on Go for Schools. So let me just go through that again so you understand what the essentials are. So there's no problems with that as regards that when you enter Dormiston in September. You're required to have a pen, a pencil, a ruler, a rubber, a sharpener and a calculator. If you've got PE kit on a specific day, then obviously bring it in. A reading book in certain lessons. Student planners will be given to you in September where you get a chance to record all your homework and any extra work or non-required work that you will do. Go for Schools is the online network we tend to use for all information. Okay, so timetable, your homework, behaviour records, positive behaviour, attendance, your target grades. You'll have 24/7 access to today's information. You'll get everything you need up to date, both for you and your mums and dads or guardians. Okay, so all information you need will be on Go for Schools. That includes important announcements as well. Just remember, just ask someone if you need any help. Be prepared for success. Don't forget to be yourself. Try not to be so nervous. Be positive. Don't always follow the crowd. Show your talents. Show you are individual. Treat others as you want yourself to be treated yourself. And do the best that you can do. Okay? On my first slide, I gave you one or two sort of mottos which I have. But I've got about 4 or 5 of these I've already indicated to you in the first slide. But the one I'm using currently, when it does change, is called Driving Ambition, Realising Expectation. If you think about the first letters to every one of those words I've just mentioned, it spells dare. D-A-R-E. So I want you to dare to dream to be a success at Dormiston. I look forward to seeing you in September.